So there are good news and bad news. The good news that there is not so many of the video platforms which I must test. I looked on the AI, all the information, how many users, and what are the revenues, what they propose, how many ads, etc., and how long videos I can download, how high quality, etc. So it was very limited. But bad news is one of those which are which are useful for me, not affordable. They are free. I'm using only free platforms. Then Rumble actually gave me warning. It's not available on Google Play. I cannot download the app from there. I use other software sharing platforms to download those which are not available. But I have to verify. The bad news is it warns me it's dangerous to download it. But I looked also at an AI that they say about Rumble that it didn't specify technical problem. It specified that it's issue with the content. So maybe this warning is just to not to scare people not to use Rumble, while in fact it's safe and just the content is what corporates and some governments don't want you to see. So I will have to work through that. So there are also video sharing platforms like Facebook, and it's possible to use for videos. And many years ago I used Facebook. It was even supporting 360 videos, while YouTube wasn't still. But it means there is some competition, but I simply physically feel I will never start doing my creative content if I be going through all the social platforms. So my idea is that if I dedicate not for so much for earning from advertisements, but from the project which I told on last video, then it will be in the interest of the donors themselves to spread the word, and they can share any platform the idea, because only way they can apply to this game is through not a game but guessing of secret codes. I wouldn't use that game because game will imply things which I haven't done since I was teenager. Maybe I don't like to play games. I don't want to waste my life. So it's a guessing of cryptography code. So people who would like to do that, they can share themselves. So the more users, the more donors there are for my project, the bigger is the prize money. So everybody who will participate will be interested to share by him herself so I don't. That's a good news is that I don't have to test every platform. There are literally tens and tens of platforms which I don't want to touch anymore. I wasted too much life of testing them and looking what's good there. And one is more like Patreon now. I don't know if it's good or bad news, but Patreon has completely changed. I just looked today, but I used Patreon over 10 years ago and I didn't like it because, you have to have already your own. Back then you had to have your own, not a team, but your own network of people who you could share this information. It didn't grow naturally or by any algorithm. So I didn't have any users. And it was pretty limited, the Patreon back then. And it also took big cut from I don't remember, was it 5% or something from anyone who sent you money, who supported you. So why should I give 5% to someone creating my own network while my network already knows who I am on our website? So they can pay me directly without paying 5% to Patreon. But now it has changed. I just downloaded the app. I have to look into that. I have to look for issues. As I said, I always look through videos who are talking about issues, so I cut into chase faster. I don't have to discover them by myself. I look on YouTube mostly, which is the biggest audience, the biggest sharing platform of videos. I look people who talk about the issues, and then I already know, do I like to use it or not. But there are alternatives to platform, which already a few of them I tested many years ago for getting donations or seed funds to your projects. And there are now, I looked on AI, there are literally 20 of them. I have no time physically to go through all of them. So I leave it for future maybe when I already start creating some content, then I will maybe one by one day look through these options as well. But I think I don't need to, because if I use my own website only for this project and other platforms only as a supporting information sharing platforms, then I don't care if there is few or many, because people themselves will be sharing on other platforms, social platforms, etc. So bad news is there is still a lot of research to do before I can decide which platforms I'll be sharing, because first of all, sharing is also time which I don't have, and I don't want to start using an app or platform which later I see it's not good. So I better do research now. I'm already aware of the issues, and I know, should I at least try or should I not touch it at all, not to waste my time on that. So bad news is that I still have research to do before deciding finally, do I stay only on my website and YouTube, or I will also upload my videos to Rumble, or I'll be forced also to go to Facebook, even though I don't like it. So I'll have to think about it deeply. I haven't used Facebook for several years now. Just no time. I do it minimally. Life needs to be lived, not only sit on the internet. So that's it, I guess. Too much talk.